Hello chess lovers, Suren here, and in this video I would like to share with you a fantastic game played by Australian chess player Albert Wallace. His opponent is J. Little, and this game was played in 1890 in Belfast. Now let's see what happened on the board. Wallace started the game with e4 and e5 by Little, knight f3, knight c6, bishop b5, we have the Spanish game a6, Morphy defense, bishop a4, and knight e7, black is choosing the Cozio defense, which is considered to be an old-fashioned defense, and with a good opening preparation, white can easily gain advantage. c3 by Wallace, he wants to establish a strong center, b5, bishop c2, knight g6, white castles kingside, although white could go for d4 straight away, but in the game we first see castling kingside, and only after bishop c5 we have d4. E takes d4, c takes d4, bishop b6 and d5. Not a good move because this surrenders the e5 square. It was better to proceed with the development, but in the game we have d5, and instead of playing knight e5, black went for this passive knight b8 move. b3, of course, e5 looks more ambitious, but in the game we have b3, d6, bishop b2. Already the pawn is under attack, black castled kingside. Later this bishop is actually going to play a very important role in the game. Knight c3, c5, d takes c6, knight takes c6, knight e2, bishop g4, knight g3 and knight h4. Gradually black managed to make his position better, and actually now black has a preferable position. King h1, knight takes f3, although knight e5 could have been better. If bishop takes e5, then bishop takes f3, and then d takes e5. This gives black better chances, but in the game after king h1 we see knight takes f3, g takes f3, bishop h3. Right now the rook on f1 is hanging, but Wallace went for a very daring queen d2 move. He's simply sacrificing the rook. Bishop takes f1, rook takes f1, 95, and this time rook g1. Look at this, guys. White is provoking black to capture on f3, and believe it or not, but black took the bait and captured the pawn, which is actually losing on the spot and allows white to go for a brilliant combination. You can pause the video and try to find white's next moves. Ready? Well, as you can see, with his last move black forked the queen and the rook, but Wallace didn't even pay attention to those threats and he played knight f5. Look at this majestic move. Now if I move like knight takes d2, then simply knight h6 check, and then bishop takes g7 checkmate. Although if you want more fireworks, you can even go for a rook sacrifice and only then checkmate black king, but of course knight h6 straight away was winning faster. In our game after knight f5 we see knight takes g1, and in this position Wallace made a move and black resigned. Can you find his next move? Ready? This time Albert Wallace played queen h6 and black resigned. He has already sacrificed 2 rooks and now he's offering his queen. What a madness. Right now the threat is checkmate in 1, and if g takes h6 then white can recapture with the knight and we have a brutal checkmate on the board. This bishop is simply a monster, which is controlling the whole diagonal. A very impressive game, I think. After sacrificing both rooks, Albert Wallace sacrificed his queen as well and forced his opponent to resign. He played like a real warrior. Thanks for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this game. For more games, consider subscribing to my channel. I will see you in the next video.